Hello, welcome back to another episode. So we are at the store. We're gonna pick up the bale trailer. I do have one in particular I want to get, and it's a Marston trailer. So let me just quickly jump into the store. And it's this one. We're gonna keep the front guard on. It's gonna be a used version because I think it's cheaper. Yeah. Let's go with used. The wheels are okay. The guard is only front. Beacon, yes. Let me add the beacon and let's reset the license plate and go buy it. So it's 4,600 pounds. Let's hitch it up. So it has a very low hitch support when it's uncoupled. So I'm gonna take the tractor and pull it to the field we were harvesting previously, because if I would take it there with the front loader as I was first meaning to do, I couldn't load very nicely because of the slope of the trailer. So yeah, I have to take it down with the tractor. And yeah, now it's nicely flat, so I can load it with the trailer. Okay, let's turn the beacon on. Let me just check if it's working. Yeah, it is. It's not a very bright beacon, but it is one more than nothing. So let's be on our way. Getting closer to the field now. I hope we'll be able to load every single bale on this trailer and take it home all in one trip. But we'll see. The first thing on our agenda is getting the trailer in. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna put it somewhere in the middle of the field, so we don't have to drive too far. And here, lights off, engine off, beacon off. And let's go. As usual, I will put the bales on their flat side. It's easier to control them that way and stack them. And it's probably safer also because they don't roll. So if we have 18 bales, that means we have to get at least 9 in one row, but I think we'll be more than capable of getting more. Maybe 10 on the bottom row, and then just 8 on the top, and we're good. Okay. I'm gonna show you the rest in time lapse, so you don't have to sit through me stacking the bales and playing Lego with the straw. Although these telehandlers are so maneuverable and they have such high visibility through all the windows, it's easier to stack and make a good job out of it than if you do it with the front loader on a tractor. Okay, let me check from the outside. Yeah, I could go a bit more to the side. I think we'll easily put 18 bales on this trailer. Okay, well, time-lapse time. Alright, the bales are loaded, the field is cleared. We have just managed to do it still in the sunlight. So let me make sure this ain't going nowhere. Do you know what's the safest thing to do before you go on the road with anything strapped down? You pull on the cord or the tension strap and you say, "This ain't going anywhere," and you're safe. Yeah, all jokes aside, you really have to make sure that okay, missed the gear. You really need to make sure that you are safe, that nothing's gonna fall off, because the bales are not light and you can easily hurt someone. So yeah, it would be wise to take a wide turn into here. It's not too long of a trailer, but it has some length, and the road out here is very narrow, so yeah, I have to drive accordingly. Alright, so see you at the farm. And I bring the telehandler over. Returning back to the farm. I have parked the trailer over there, and I think I'm gonna back it up a bit so we can take off the bales. But first let me put these to the side. These are from the previous harvest. So I'm gonna put them down here. Yeah, when the ground is not flat, it's really difficult to unload. So I am going to... yeah, I'm gonna try to bring the trailer on this flat ground over here by the milk tanker. Ooh, that's dangerous. Yeah, some maneuvering to do. But this should be quite perfect, I think, for now. And I will turn it around when I need to. So let's take the straps of these off, and let's try picking up the top too. We're gonna take a few off and then turn around the trailer so we can reach the others that are more on the front. And this way we can get all the bales down into the shed over here. Now for the bottom too. These telehandlers are really worth their weight in gold for moving stuff around the farm. So nimble, so strong, high lifting capacity, long reach, everything you'd want to have. Oh yeah, and good visibility. Mustn't forget that. We're gonna have the trailer unloaded in no time. I wonder if we have the boom long enough to unload the whole trailer from the back. I would take a wild guess and say no, but if there is a chance, of course I'll try it. Why? Because I have to. Because you know, you gotta. So let me extend the boom as far as it goes. Okay, this is as far as it goes. Okay, these are still strapped in. Let me just take the last few straps off. And the answer is no. I won't be able to unload the whole trailer, but most of it, so I think it's still good. Maybe I could load the rest of the bales into the forage wagon, the feed mixer, I mean, and give the cows the bedding. That is a possibility, so I don't have to put all the bales over here and put some straight into the cow shed. In we go. Let's lift this up higher so I don't poke myself in the eye. So we have 6 bales left. The capacity of that is 18,000, I think. So if one bale is I forgot how much it is. So he has 25,000 liters. Now let's take everything in the shed and we'll give it to the cows a bit later. Maybe if I'm brave enough I can take 3x3. That could work. Yeah, I think the weight's not gonna be a problem because straw is quite light comparing to silage bales or something like that. So yeah. Oh, oh, no. I made a mess. One of the bales got stuck. Okay, well, let's go carefully so we don't drop the top one also. It wants to tip. It wants to go. Okay, let me just quickly fix this so we don't have any accidents later on. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's go one by one. Well, that's what you get for taking shortcuts. Or at least wanting to take shortcuts. This is one down. Let's spike this one like this. So the work on the spinnery has already started. You may have noticed our funds are quite a bit lower than they were in the previous episode. So from 98,000 or something like that to 28,000. And that means we are getting some work done. And like this. Perfect. And the last two bales in this bay is full. That's all we could get under the roof over here. Let's put you under like this. And now the last two. And I think I'm gonna park the bale trailer over at the place where we have our slurry tank, slurry spreader. Because we don't really have much shed space left. No, stop. Okay. Sometimes these bales are acting a bit weird. Because sometimes you feel like they are very heavy, and the other times they feel like made of paper. They just jump and go around like they don't have any weight at all. Okay. Park this one in here. You know what, for the time being I'm gonna leave the tractor and the trailer both attached and right over here. And this is gonna be it for today, so I'm gonna go and have a sleep, come back, and in the morning we will probably be able to start the spinnery up. We need to give the wool to it so it starts producing, because with no input materials you have no output. Yeah. See you in the morning. So good morning to you all. It's a nice beautiful weather, 25 degrees already, and here is the spinnery. Our very first production building for... Hello deer. That's some strong deer going straight to the fence. Anyway, this is our first production building where we are going to put in the wool, and we're gonna get out fabric which we can then use in the briar rose spinnery, which we can then use as a resource material for our clothes production, so for the tailor shop. We do have around 17,000 liters of milk to sell. I will wait until 8 AM and maybe we get some more. But we have 4 full bales of wool over here, and we're gonna take the telehandler, put the pallet tines on, and start transporting the wool to the spinnery. The building is a pretty good match to our farm. It doesn't stick out too much. Awesome. While we're on the way to the sheep pen, I will take a bale of hay because the horses require some. It's not urgent, but while we're on the way I can simply take one and we're done with that, so we don't have to think about it. And it's only 166 liters. Okay, let me try the other one. Thankfully I can extend the arm to reach it. Okay, that one is pretty full. So it's August already. The field of barley may be ready to be harvested. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to check that on the mini-map, but let me first give some hay to the horses. Now let me see if this will take it. It did not take it. Now did this take it? And it has. They have full capacity, but I have to take the bale out because otherwise the trough is gonna be full. Let me just check for a second. So yeah, this ratio can fix itself in time, so there's no need to do anything. But there is need to take the wool to the spinnery. So what is the best way to go about it? Okay, let's go like this. And I believe we can take 2 pallets at the same time. The tines are long enough to put 2 on here. Are they? Yes, they are, but I need to be very careful transporting them. This is exciting. We have waited very long time for this spinnery to be built. We did have some financial troubles in the meantime, as you do, but right now we are making our first delivery of wool. I think this is the place that takes it. Let me just go in and start the production. So it's from wool, activate, and we're done. So it takes 2 wool to produce 1 fabric. That means we're gonna get 1000 fabric out of these 2 pallets that we just delivered. Of course, there is some wool that it's not usable and it goes to waste. This is just the way it is. But I still think we're gonna make a nice little profit out of this production. And when we built the tailor shop, let me just push these 2 over here so I can load them. When we make build the tailor shop, it's gonna be a very nice profit. I'm not sure how much fabric goes to waste over there at the tailor shop, but what is that? Okay. Now let's load another one. Okay. Okay, awesome. So we gave 4,000 liters of wool to the spinnery. That's gonna make 2,000 fabric, and I hope we're gonna be able to build the tailor shop where we get some fabric to process. In the meantime, I'm gonna leave the telehandler over here. Let me take the pallet fork down and put it over here, out of the way. So I was talking with Zach, and we will have to buy some food for the pigs. We still don't have any of our own, and it won't be ready for some time. We still have 11,000 liters of food, but that is slowly going down. On the other hand, we have quite a lot of pigs. I can't remember how much we bought at the start of this Let's Play. Oh, such a beautiful morning. But at the moment, we have 70 out of 70. We are full. Okay, I was not aware of that. That means we're gonna have to sell some. Okay. Another thing to put on the list of to-dos. What about the rabbits? The bunnies. The bunnies are also full. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. The sheep, I know for a fact we still have a lot of space left for them. Horses are good. What about the cows? Cows should not be a problem. Yeah, cows should not be a problem. Okay, this is going to be it for this episode. Let me just check one last thing before I let you go. Is the field ready to be harvested? It is not yet. Okay. That means that today is going to be a day of sorting out some animals, selling some animals, and giving them some more feed. And I could possibly start preparing field 61 for the next crop. Or maybe I could possibly start with silage production. Let me just hop on over to the field and see what the state of the grass is. Has it regrown yet? It has not yet fully or has it? I don't think this is the full crop. Do we have grass on this field? Well, maybe it is. Okay, if the grass is ready, we can start with the silage. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do and very little time. But that's all gonna be happening in the next episode, when we're gonna sell the milk, take care of the animals, and start with the silage production. Let me just quickly check. Okay, the cows have a lot of space still in the barn, so okay, that's good. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.